So before I open the meeting, I would like to greet everyone here. So please unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. I still see a lot are still muting. Come on, come on, come on. And please answer this. Happy morning, everyone.
Happy
Good
morning.
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 It has been 1 week since our last meeting, and I think this is one of the most awaited event for many SCBD members. For every week that we join this SCBD Toastmaster meeting, and for all of you guests, especially first-time guests, welcome to SCBD Toastmaster. So for those who still don't know what is actually SCBD Toastmaster, so SCBD Toastmaster is part of the Toastmaster International, whereby this Toastmaster International is a worldwide community whereby every member of the Toastmaster International can practice and learn about public speaking. So if you would like to make yourself better in public speaking, you can always join any Toastmasters Club meeting all around the world. For example, if you are in Kuala Lumpur, in New York, in Moscow, anywhere, it is so the the chance that you can find a club, a Toastmaster club in that city is high because Toastmaster International is spread in 143 countries and so many members of Toastmasters International. Okay, and by becoming guest, to join the Toastmasters meeting, you actually don't have to be a member. You can just be a guest, right? So what is actually the benefit of becoming a member? Okay, so let me just share my screen to explain a bit what is actually the benefit of becoming a member. So if you are just a guest in Toastmaster meeting, you can still participate in the meeting to deliver impromptu speech called table topic speaking. But this impromptu speech are short, only 1 to 2 minutes, and you cannot prepare at all because it is impromptu, right? But for members, you will be given some projects, whereby these projects it can be in the form of delivering 5 to 7 minute speeches. You can also evaluate others. You can also be the host of the event, things like that. There are many projects in the Toastmaster, and all these projects are basically being organized under the curriculum, under the education curriculum of Toastmaster. The education curriculum is called pathways here. The pathways, there are 11 pathways for you to take here, and you can take all 11. So for example, if you would like to make that yourself, to make your presentation skill becomes better, right? You can always take the presentation mastery first, and then after that you complete the pathway, the such pathway, and then after that, for example, okay, I have been a great presenter after I complete the presentation mastery pathway. Then you would like to persuade others in your speeches. Then you can take the persuasive influence pathway. You can take all 11 if you have the grit to complete all of them. And actually, to complete all of this pathway, you don't have to be in SCBD Toastmaster. But why it is recommended for you to choose SCBD Toastmaster to become your home club? It is because, it is because it is our mission to work systematically to prove that you are wrong. What do you mean by what do we mean by this? So we work systematically, meaning that we set some procedures for you to just, if you would like to do something, then you just refer to the procedure and then you can do it. It is already being organized, so there is nothing so messy in the SCBD Toastmaster Club. And to prove that you are wrong, meaning that if you think that you are not a good speaker, no, you're wrong. You can be a great speaker. You just have to practice it. And if you think that you are already great, so you are still wrong. Why? Because you can be even greater. So that's why we are here. And our tagline is "You are almost," meaning that you are almost there. You are almost achieving your goal in becoming a better public speaker. So if you would like to know more about SCBD Toastmaster, you can always join our meeting every Friday at 7 p.m. Jakarta time. Usually we do our meeting physically in SCBD area, but due to this condition, we move it to Zoom. So anyone from anywhere around the globe, you can always join SCBD Toastmaster. Okay, that's the introduction about Toastmaster International and SCBD Toastmaster. And before I open the meeting, I would like to proceed to a special event first. Why? Because there is a new member that has been joining SCBD Toastmaster Club. He made our 25th member in the club. So there are many members in the club who are ready to develop together with us. And this 25th member is, this one. It is Toastmaster Raqi. Hi, Toastmaster Raqi.
Hi, Toastmaster Galvin.
Okay, so Toastmaster Raqi, you will be inducted as a new member in tonight's meeting. So Toastmaster Raqi, I believe instead of you're not developing your public speaking not only here in SCBD Toastmaster, but you are also develop your public speaking in Breed Zone. Am I correct?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, so we are you are very welcome to join us here to also give us some insight from Breed Zone as well. So Toastmaster Raqi, if you please repeat this after me, okay?
Okay.
I, in the presence of my fellow members of the SCBD Toastmasters Club, make this firm obligation.
I, in the presence of my fellow members of the SCBD Toastmasters Club, make this firm obligation
To attend meetings regularly and prepare fully for each assignment.
To attend meetings regularly and prepare fully for each assignment.
To apply myself to the projects outlined in the Toastmasters education program.
To apply myself to the projects outlined in the Toastmasters education program.
To participate actively in club activities.
To participate actively in club activities.
To evaluate others in a positive, constructive manner.
To evaluate others in a positive, constructive manner.
To build open, friendly relationships with my fellow members.
To build open, friendly relationships with my fellow members.
And to bring other new members into the club so that they can also gain the benefits of Toastmasters.
And to bring other new members into the club that they can also gain the benefits of Toastmasters.
Thank you. Welcome, Toastmaster Raqi.
Thank you,
Okay.
Galvin.
And now, for the existing members, as Toastmaster Raqi has entered our club, so we would like to welcome him, right? So, for existing members, please do repeat after me, yeah? Okay. We, the members of the SCBD Toastmasters Club, pledge to support you in your quest for self-development.
We, the member of the SCBD Toastmasters Club, pledge to support you in your quest for self-development.
To provide you with positive, helpful evaluations.
To provide you with positive evaluation.
To maintain a friendly, supportive atmosphere.
Maintain a friendly, supportive atmosphere.
To give you opportunities to help others.
To give you opportunities to help others.
And to make your Toastmasters membership a rewarding and fulfilling experience.
And to make your Toastmasters membership a rewarding and fulfilling experience.
Okay, thank you, SCBD Toastmasters members. So, if you have not been a SCBD Toastmaster member and you would like to also join us, please do just contact me or contact the Vice President of Membership, and you can also get the benefit of becoming a member in SCBD Toastmaster. Okay, that's all from me. And now I would like to open the meeting with the sound of my power bank. That's the sound, and I give the control to our Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Dwi.
Thank you, Toastmaster Galvin. Happy morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Happy morning.
Morning.
Okay, can I share my screen?
Sure.
Is it visible?
Yes.
Okay, so welcome to SCBD Toastmasters Club meeting. This evening, we will have rhythm and melody as our theme and harmony as our word of the day. if you're thinking what is word of the day, so word of the day is a freshly handpicked word that we want to learn throughout the meeting. Harmony is a noun, so here's the definition. Please use it as many as possible because everything is counted. Oh, sorry. So as part of, I just want to give a spotlight for this, one of our most favorite music, dangdut, the music of my country, right? And you also. Okay, think about who's behind dangdut from the very beginning. I thought that perhaps Roma Irama, or yeah, Elia Kadam, if you know her. But it turned out that it's just this guy, Muhammad Mashabi, a guy who was born in coconut peanut farm. You know that in Jakarta, peanut farm? Kebun kacang, yeah. He produced music with Melayu touch, with strong Melayu influence. And it turned out that dangdut derives from Melayu, Malaysia, Indonesia, and then India and Arabic. And if we compare with the very first time when the music is invented and the present, will be sound a bit different, but luckily, surprisingly, they still have the same tone with love and broken-hearted songs. Okay, let's move on to our theme for this evening. It's SCBD all-female role takers for commemorating International Women's Day. Will be celebrated every March 8th. So yeah, I can just proceed to our general evaluation team. I will call Toastmaster Uyun to introduce your team.
All right. Thank you, Toastmaster Dwi. And I would like to call the power of moon and also call our team, my team members as the general evaluation team. So welcome everyone. Thank you for coming to SCBD Toastmasters Club. As you also has heard from the new member induction that we pledge to provide helpful evaluations for everyone. And here we take role also to give benefits for ourselves and other members. And I will not be alone. As you see, I have so many tomodachi. And first, I would like to call our lovely grammarian, Toastmaster Melanie, to introduce her role. Welcome, Toastmaster Melanie.
Happy morning, everyone. I'm not prepared about the Sailor Moon. I want to say I'm Sailor Mars, but I don't know if my personality fits Sailor Mars. Anyway, happy morning, everyone. I am Melanie, and I am your grammarian for tonight. As a grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all the speakers, listening carefully to their language usage. I'll take note of any improper use of language of the grammar, as well as any outstanding and beautiful phrases. I will give my grammarian's report when called upon during the evaluation session. Thank you. Back to our GD.
All right, thank you. So don't be discouraged. No need to worry to make mistakes. And please deliver your beautiful quotes and phrases for Toastmaster Melanie to note down. Thank you. And I would like to call upon our timer, Toastmaster Aisyah, to let us know our timing signals for tonight. Let us welcome Toastmaster Aisyah.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Aisyah, and tonight I will be a timer, and I will time the prepared speech, table topic speakers, as well as the evaluations. And I will also alert each speaker of the time they have left. using green screen, yellow, and red background. So for example, time is Raqi. I will turn the screen into green in 4 minutes, and I will turn the red in 6 minutes. So for the detail, I will write down in the chat box below. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Toastmaster Aisyah. So please, dear speakers, please let pin Toastmaster Aisyah for your time reference. Thank you, and let us welcome our and WOD counter, Toastmaster Nafla. As mentioned by Toastmaster Dwi, we have our WOD harmony. So if you deliver it, like you say this word, then you will get a credit from Toastmaster Nafla. So let us welcome Toastmaster Nafla.
Thank you, Toastmaster Uyun. Hello, everyone. So tonight I'll be your WOD counter. So my duty is basically to count your or long pauses, and also your WOD at the end of the meeting. So make sure that you mention the harmony as much as possible. Thank you, Toastmaster Uyun. Back to
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Nafla. Because Toastmaster Nafla will note down how many times you use filler words, please, as much as possible, you also avoid to use filler words in your speech. So enjoy your silence and avoid that. Thank you, Toastmaster Nafla. And we have also our ballot counter. So in Toastmaster, we will have a chance for you to choose your favorite speaker. That later will be explained further by Toastmaster Archita. Let us welcome Toastmaster Chita.
Hi, happy morning, everyone. So, my fellow Toastmaster and guests. So, my name is Chita, and tonight I will be your ballot counter. And basically, I will send you the link, and you will choose whichever the speech that will move you, that will make you more harmony in our teams. And please make your votes, because it's your civil duty, everyone. And please enjoy your time. And thank you so much. Back to you, Uyun. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Chita. So they are my team in general evaluation team, and I, as the general evaluator, will evaluate the whole meeting in general, what has been done, what is supposed to be done but not done. I will later evaluate by the end of this meeting. And apart from the general evaluation team, who are very beautiful, we have also our masculine team, who will evaluate personally to each prepared speaker. We have Toastmaster Garda, Toastmaster Andika, Toastmaster Nugraha, and Toastmaster Aryo. And also we have our beautiful table topic master, Toastmaster Dentia, who will let us harmonize in the table topic session. So I hope you enjoy the meeting. I am looking forward for first-time guests to join in our table topic session. So please write your name in the chat box later. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Uyun. Okay. After this, we will listen to 3 sessions, prepared speech sessions, table topics, and evaluation. Here's our speakers and evaluators, speaker 1 and evaluator 1. You can see our new member wearing red shirt and a touch of, is it Arabic or Melayu influence, Toastmaster Raqi?
Maybe a little bit Arabic, little bit Melayu, I guess.
Cool. I also wear my jacket too. Maybe do I look like a bit like Via Valen with this jacket? No? Yes? Okay. Next speaker and evaluator is Toastmaster Tyas. Yay, our birthday girl. And Toastmaster Andika, her evaluator. Also Toastmaster Almira, our VP of membership. And Toastmaster Nugraha, who will evaluate Toastmaster Almira's speech. And then the last is Toastmaster Dentia, who will deliver a speech as part of her path completion with Toastmaster Aryo as her evaluator. Okay, so let's just call Toastmaster Raqi, Toastmaster Garda as Toastmaster Raqi's evaluator to introduce Toastmaster Raqi. Please, Toastmaster Garda.
Thank you, Madam Toastmasters of the meeting. Happy morning, my fellow Toastmasters and esteemed guests. Today, I would not be more delightful to welcome our newest member, Toastmaster Raqi, and shall we welcome him in harmony, because as his Toastmasters journey about to begin, he's about to deliver an icebreaker speech, whereas the purpose of this project is for the member to introduce himself to the club and learn the basic structure of a public speech. So without further ado, Toastmaster Raqi, a story from the light of goodness, a story from the light of goodness, Toastmaster Raqi. The screen is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Garda. Happy morning, Toastmasters and distinguished guests. A story from the light of goodness. What's the meaning of a name? Why is it so important having a name? These two questions were popped up in my parents 24 years ago during the prayers in a hope that they could find a name for their children to be the light of kindness on earth. Raqi, so being called by his friends, a firstborn born amongst the two, who comes from the multicultural family. Little did he knows that he is pejabat, peranakan Jawa Batak. Raqi loves music so much, particularly jazz. The rhyme and harmony make me feel alive. I can sing very well. You know what? I did a concert last year on the bathroom. I might not be a great singer, but I know that my voice can be used for other things. Therefore, I studied communication at my bachelor's to utilize the power of my voice. I chose communication as a science that I had studied with a very simple background when I was in university. This started with my interest in the world of radio. I wanted to be a radio announcer. However, as time passed, I began to realize that choosing to learn to communicate is no longer just a matter of being a broadcaster on a radio station. In addition, since human beings are social creatures, to socialize, we need to communicate. Communication science is not only talking, because when we're talking, we can create the harmony. I wish we can communicate the good one. I decided to participate to take a master degree on London School of Public Relations to learn more about public relations. When asked why I chose public relations, the reason was because I worked in the Ministry of State-owned enterprise for 1 year and 6 months, which made I interested in the world of public relations. Suddenly, I noticed about how communication works by using mass communication, public relations, and also marketing communication. It's all about harmony. That areas support the message can create and spread wide. In addition to studying, I'm currently very active in multiple communities. Since the last year, Bedzone is one of the communities I have participated in as a public relations department. Turns out now I moved to PIC team. Besides that, I always passionate with something which can impactful for other people. Finally, I also joined the SCBD Toastmasters to boost my public speaking skill. I wish by joining SCBD Toastmasters, I'm going to be very happy to get support from all of my SCBD Toastmaster colleagues. After all, my journey has not yet finished. I still a quest to find the true calling of myself to spread the light of kindness through my skill and expertise in communication, so that everyone can see and feel its light. Now, I found my home in SCBD Toastmasters that I trust. So, who is the light of goodness? That's me, Raqi Khairi Siregar, your SCBD Toastmaster, your friend, your family, and your thriving public speakers. Thank you.
Yay!
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 So,
Welcome,
Congratulations.
Toastmaster Raqi.
Welcome, Toastmaster.
Welcome, Raqi.
as part of Toastmasters tradition, as Toastmaster Raqi has just joined our club and delivered his very first project, I would like to invite you all to give big warm of applause and okay, scream, okay. Yay! Congratulations, Toastmaster Raqi.
Anak pejabat.
Okay, next speaker is who is she? Oh, it's Toastmaster Tyas, our birthday girl. As Toastmaster Tyas will deliver her speech, I will call Toastmaster Andika to introduce Toastmaster Tyas. Toastmaster Andika, please, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Tom. Happy morning, fellow Toastmaster and guests. Let's listen to what Toastmaster Tyas will deliver to us. It's very interesting. The topic is really related to us, and she is delivering her L1P3 project. It's about researching and presenting. The purpose of this project is for Toastmaster Tyas to learn or review basic research methods and present a well-organized, well-researched speech on any topic. Toastmaster Tyas, my coffee obsession. My coffee obsession, Toastmaster Tyas.
Thank you, Toastmaster Andika. So I will share my screen. Could you see my slide?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, good evening, my fellow Toastmasters and guests. So tonight I will share with you about my coffee obsession. So hey, anyone here fancy a cup of coffee? Actually, I cannot see you, but I assume there are a lot of you would like to have some coffee, and hopefully after the pandemic is over, we can gather and have our coffee together. So meet my dad. So my dad loves coffee very much. He drinks coffee every day. He drinks coffee once in the morning and then once in the evening. But he enjoys coffee in a very conventional way. Well, in Indonesia, we usually call it kopi tubruk. So it makes me wonder, and also it makes me eager to learn more to know more about coffee, the type of coffee, and then the flavor, the aroma of the coffee. And is there any other brewing method that you can use to enjoy your coffee besides only with this kopi tubruk? So this is when my coffee obsession started. So I bought a book and then I also learned from the internet. So I want to share with you what have I learned about coffee in the past few years. So first, about the coffee varieties. The first variety is Robusta. So this variety of the coffee has high amount of caffeine, and then with earthy flavor, stronger, hard, and bitter taste. And this Robusta have lower acidity level compared to the Arabica coffee. And the second is this Arabica coffee. So Arabica coffee is 70 to 75% of world coffee production is Arabica coffee. And this coffee have more superior in taste compared to this Robusta with the smooth, sweet, with flavor notes of chocolate and sugar, also hints of fruits and berries. And the other varieties comes from this sub-variety from the Robusta and Arabica, or maybe hybrid from these two. And the second things I want to share you is about this flavor and aroma of the coffee. So here I have this flavor and aroma wheels. So how do we use these wheels? So first, you can pour your cup of coffee to your favorite mugs and then smell the aroma of the coffee. Check these wheels, you can see and try to match which aroma that you find in your coffee. Is it fruity? Is it floral? Or maybe chocolatey, nutty? And the second step is to take a sip. So when you take a sip, check again the wheels and try to find, is there any fruity notes or maybe like spicy or nutty nuance in your coffee? And then take another sip. In this step, try to find or try to know your coffee acidity level. Do you find your coffee flavors bright or intense or maybe just flat? And then you can focus on the textures. Is it light or is it heavy? So is your coffee smooth and dense or it light and refreshing? And then swallow the coffee and try to find the taste, the aftertaste. Is it neutral aftertaste or is it bitter and unpleasant? So this is how you can really try to enjoy the flavor and the aroma of your coffee. So hopefully after this, you can use these wheels to really identify your coffee. So the third thing is the brew equipments. So actually there are like 10 manual coffee brew equipments, but here I just want to share 4 equipments. So first is the French press. So here you can put your coffee here and then you pour the water and then you can stir once or twice, then leave it around 4 minutes. After that, you can stir it again and use the filter and press it. Then you can enjoy your coffee. So for this French press, you will need medium coarse ground coffee. And the second equipment will be the filter pour over. So here, there is a hole here. Then you will need this paper filter, and then you put your coffee there and pour the water. So you just wait to the coffee drip into the mug. And this filter pour over, you will need the medium ground coffee. And the third equipment will be this stove top pot, or maybe you will familiar with mocha pot. So for this mocha pot, yes, you need fire or you should use stove. So here you put the water here and then this coffee here. And after the water boiled, the steam will go up and you can collect the brew in this chamber. So for this stove top pot, you will need medium ground coffee. And for the last equipment is pin, or maybe you will familiar with Vietnam drip. So for this equipment, there is one filter here. So you can put your coffee here and pour the water. And then you can put the second filter above the water and maybe add again some water as you like. And then waiting to the coffee drip into the glass. And for this pin, you will need fine medium ground coffee. So actually I have these 4 equipments because I want to have this kind of experiment to really try which equipment will result at the best coffee. Actually, it's very dependable with each person, because if you like black coffee, then you will need this French press and filter pour over. But for the stove top pot, the coffee will become more dense. So if you like milk coffee, you can add the full cream milk and sugar, and it will be a very great harmony. So with this information, I learned a lot to serve a good or a better coffee. And back to my dad, I could have a lot of experiment. And before this pandemic, I have visit a lot of places for my work, and I will bought my dad coffee from each cities or each country. So we have this kind of collection of coffee at home in Semarang. So every time I visited home, we will have this kind of experiment to like a little bit Arabica from there and this little bit Robusta from here, something like that. And we will have this kind of discussion to which one you prefer, this mix or that mix. So it become our love language between me and my dad. So it become a bonding moment between me and my dad. And this moment is something that I longing for if I'm away from my home or when I'm in Jakarta. So I love you, Dad. Yeah. So actually there are a lot of things that we can discuss about coffee, but well, I have a limited time. So in another time, I would like to talk to you guys about coffee over a cup of coffee. And please tell me, how do you enjoy your coffee so I can serve you the best coffee for you. Thank you. So back to you, Toastmaster Dwi.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tyas, for sharing. Oh, I just want to remind you to give personal feedback to every speaker. So don't forget to give your feedback with a touch of your own love language affirmation. Yeah, it's quite robust, to be honest, since you mentioned Robusta. Thank you for sharing. Okay, next stop, we will go to the next speaker. It's Toastmaster Almira, our Vice President of Membership. Before delivering her speech, I will call upon Toastmaster Nugraha for introducing Toastmaster Almira. Please, Toastmaster Nugraha, the screen is yours.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the meeting, TM Dwi. So, beloved guests and my beloved Toastmaster SCBD, I am pleased to welcome our beloved VP of Membership, TM Almira, in delivering her Level 2 Project 2 of her Dynamic Leadership Pathway. The purpose of this project is for TM Almira to learn how to harmonize different communication styles and to identify her primary communication styles. Also for TM Almira to share the impact of her communication style on others. Without further ado, let us hear TM Almira's speech with speech title Courage. TM Almira, Courage, the stage is yours.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Nugraha. So happy morning, everyone. I hope you guys are doing well. So how do you feel today? Because I'm so excited. I feel so energized because of the theme today is music. And also we celebrate the Women's International Day. I'm going to share about my idols, and she's a woman, and also she's a musician. So without further ado, let me share my screen, okay? Okay, can anyone see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to talk about Tina Ringo. Is everyone here have heard about her name or not? If not, yeah, let's take a look together, yeah? So we have to get to know about her first. She's a Japanese singer. I bet that you guys already know that I'm a super fans of Japanese culture, right? And she's a vocalist of Tokyo Incidents, or in a Japanese, it calls Tokyo Jihan. And she ranked number 36 in Japan's top musician. And her genre is Japan pop, rock, and jazz. So yeah, she's very beautiful, right? Like me, no, lol. Okay, so please put down on the chat box, yeah? I want to see your answer later. And here we go. I want to share a bit about the facts about Sinaringo. She was born with esophageal atresia, which kind of defect in her esophagus, but she's made a very, very beautiful story on it because she told us that the scars in her shoulder is because the wings of an angel that has been removed. I mean, like, look at her confidence. I very, very like it. And yeah, she's very beautiful. And when she was 15, she signed up for an audition of talent agency in Japan. If you guys know about AKB48, yeah, it's something like that. And she wants to be the idol singers. When in audition, she sang Hero from Mariah Carey, and the judges said that, oh no, you are not idol material, it's so old-fashioned. She feels sad about that, but she do not like just give up like that, and she signed up for another music competition. And when she signed for another competition, the judges gave bad impression again for her because of her appearance, and her performance is showing out of sexiness and like a brutally pop rock appearance. That's why she cannot achieve it again. But yeah, she has this courage and wants to make an impact in her performance. And you know, guys, that she has the stage names, Sinaringo. Ringo stands for apple in Japan, because when she was in high school, when she smiled, her cheek blushed like an apple in a red color. That's why her friends called her, oh, you like a Ringo. So that's why she called herself a Ringo. And also, she's a big fan of Ringo Starr of the Beatles. And yeah, that's why she put this Ringo on her names. Oops. What? Okay, I'm going to talk a bit about Japanese music industry, where it's dominated by male, like the management of AKB48 and another idol management, yeah. And Sina could emerge in such a climate was nothing short of revolutionary, because she has her own way to do it without a management, without a professional guidance, while some of female artists in Japan, like if you guys have heard about Hikaru Utada or Miki Matsubara or Junko Ohashi, they start in a healthy path of their careers, and Sina kind of choose a different way to start her career. And yeah, and when the Japanese music industry is so hard, she could make it. So here's her favorite quote: "Oh, a woman is courage," and I believe that these words can inspire us tonight, just not just me, but everyone's here, because she can make her ass-kicking version of herself, and I believe that everyone's here can make it too. So yeah, this is like kind of relate with us, right? Because here in Asian culture, we always judge by our society, by our culture. We have like the beauty standards, we have these appearance standards when we can explore our self more. That's why we can find harmony in ourself, where you can just be the best version of yourself, the ass-kicking version of yourself. So just be you. We only live once, and just go for it, do anything what you want. Do not let society judge you, just be you. Okay, I think that's it from me. I'm going to share the link for the YouTube of the Sinaringo performance set, so you can enjoy her performance after this meeting. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster Audio Meeting, PM Dwi.
Thank you, Toastmaster Almira. Wow, so energizing. So energizing. Even the effects still in. Don't forget to private chat all the speakers. It's Toastmaster Raqi, Toastmaster Tyas, and also Toastmaster Almira. Thank you for sharing. Okay, this is our last speaker, Toastmaster Dentia, who will deliver her path completion as part of Dynamic Leadership Pathway. Before that, Toastmaster Aryo, as her evaluator, will introduce her. So please, Toastmaster Aryo, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dwi, my fellow Toastmasters, ladies and gentlemen. So this evening, Toastmaster Dentia will be completing her pathway by delivering the last speech of the path. So the project is reflect on your path with the purpose for the member to reflect on his or her growth and throughout the path, and also to share what he or she has gained, so it can motivate other people to follow the path that the Toastmaster Dentia has passed. The speech duration is 10 to 12 minutes. And without further ado, please just welcome Toastmaster Dentia. Sky is the limit. Sky is the limit, Toastmaster Dentia.
The sky is the limit. Your sky, your limit. Ever heard about that one? Sounds cliche, doesn't it? But what comes to your mind when you heard that? Was it a R. Kelly song? I believe I can touch the sky. No. Well, I have another theory about that. I believe the sky is our limit because the moment our soul reaches the sky, there will be nothing else we can do with our body in this world. Do you agree? Well, happy morning, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Few years ago, I wouldn't have thought of becoming a writer or a teacher or even a presenter. But now, I really want to do that. And this is not something that I want to do after joining the Toastmaster. This was my childhood dreams. This was my passion. And I seem to have forgotten about that, or rather purposely ignored that dream because it didn't seem achievable at the time. But now I see that the impossible become possible. But 8 months ago, I lost my job due to pandemic. Until that day, my life was all about working in a hotel, getting promotion at work, and try to climb my step to reach the director position. But then the unexpected happened. Pandemic hit, and everyone has to stay at home. I had to stay at home 24/7, and it got me frustrated. I spent my days jobless at home. I felt that I had to do something else to divert my mind from this boring life. And that's the time when I found my way to Toastmaster. Well, actually, I knew Toastmaster back in 2018, but I never give a chance to try because that time I have always an excuse. I'm too busy to do that. Maybe next time. But now I don't have any excuse anymore. I have plenty of time, all the times that I have to join any activities that I want. So with the support of my husband, who used to be a Toastmaster member, I Googled Toastmaster Club in Jakarta. Wow. I was shocked. There were so many clubs and I didn't even know about it. Then I start to check one by one, following their Instagram account, hopping from one meeting to another meeting as a guest. Well, luckily it was virtually, so I don't have any hassle to join one and another. And after a nonstop visit to so many clubs, I decided to join SCBD Toastmaster Club in October 2020. And everything after that followed very quickly, from the icebreaker speech to the evaluation and feedback project, and then moved to elective speeches. And then finally, voila, my path completion. I felt like I was sprinting in this pathway. Within 6 months, I changed from someone who was always overthinking to the person who can overcome the overthinking and can now focus on the positive. And after joining Toastmaster, I remember how I used to love writing so much. I used to create a poem, I used to create short story and even a song. With each project that I've done in Toastmaster, I regain my passion for writing. And with every speech delivery, I was reminded of so many things in my life that I have forgotten about. Through the evaluations I got from all my evaluators in my projects, I learned to listen to other people's opinion and took what's in it for me. By giving evaluation to other members, I learned not to assume as well as to communicate from my heart. And finally, by taking roles in every meeting, I learned that it has shaped me differently to be an agile leader. Now, I wish I joined Toastmaster earlier back in 2018. I probably would be someone right now. But then I could not change my past, right? What I can is to change my future. I don't want my future to be only stuck in the hotel industry. I don't want to have the same goal for the past 20 years. I want to have a different one. I want to achieve more than just a career. How about you? Have you felt like that before? Well, good news is from Toastmaster, I learned that nothing is impossible. I have met many people here that have successfully followed their dreams, yet they are still continuing their pathways. And that kind of proved me that the sky is the limit. I am now confident that Toastmaster can help me to pursue my dreams too. I love writing, and by doing more projects, I can practice my writing skill more. I love talking in public, and by doing more projects, I can practice my presentation skills even more. So even though I have completed this dynamic leadership pathway, I felt that this is not the end. This is just the beginning. I still want to complete many more paths and continue with my journey. Being in Toastmaster is not only about learning the communication skill or leadership skill, but for me, it's now become a hobby, something that I do willingly and that makes me happy. So I will not stop learning. No, 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 no. I still want to figure out so many things in this journey, and I will not limit myself to be a career woman. This time, I will follow my passion, and I'm sure the learning that I got in Toastmaster can open up so many opportunities for me. I will dream big, and I will pursue it because the sky is the limit. So, ladies and gentlemen, I believe you have your own purpose in joining Toastmasters. Some of you may take it seriously, some of you may consider it as just a time pass, like what I did earlier. But whether your purpose is about, try to push yourself to achieve it. Because nothing is more rewarding than finding your purpose and then begin a more meaningful life. And even if you think that your communication skill or your leadership skill are already good and improved, you still can continue your Toastmaster journey by being a mentor or a leader to guide the new members to finding their purpose and then help them to get their meaningful life. I mean, think about the skill set that we learn here. Think about the connection that we made locally and globally. And think of what we can do if we can use that skill set and that connection in the right way. Think about that. Toastmaster, to me, is not just a leadership and communication platform. It is beyond that. It is the door to a bigger opportunity in my professional and personal life. And while we still have time in this world, go grab that opportunity. Because remember, the sky is your limit. Back to Tom.
Let's give warm applause to all the speakers. Yay! Also, don't forget to private chat them and give feedback. This session never fails to enlighten me personally. I got goosebumps several times. So thank you for sharing, for preparing all the speeches. Okay, let's call upon our timer to give the time report. Also, after that, we can know who's the eligible speaker.
There are two, okay, TM Dwi, there are two speakers who are eligible and two speakers who are not eligible. The one who are eligible are TM Raqi and also TM Almira. Meanwhile, TM Tyas and TM Dentia is not eligible. I'll put the time records on the chat box below. Thank you.
Thank you for the report. Please, Toastmaster Nafla, share the link so everyone can choose our best prepared speaker for tonight. While waiting for the ballot casting process, we proceed to the next session. It's photo session. As we are commemorating International Women's Day, I will call Toastmaster Andika to take the lead and also use this pose as part of Choose to Challenge campaign. Okay.
Okay.
So please,
Everybody, please turn on your video. Is this the sign? Okay. It's kind of confusing for me. All right. Toastmaster Hans, guest Fina, Toastmaster Christy, and Toastmaster Army. In 5 seconds, please turn on your video. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. First pose. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Another one. Oh. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Andika. So please, everyone, do vote as part of your civil liberty. While waiting for the voting process, we can move to the next session. It's table topic session. Yay! I will give the control to our table topic master, Toastmaster Dentia.
Yay! This is the most exciting part of the meeting, because in this session, you can express yourself in 1 to 2 minutes. So what is the table topic? Table topic is an impromptu speech session where I will give you a quote or a question or a sentence that then you can elaborate into something else. You can create a story, you can use your personal experience, you can also create another fiction story just to match with these words that I'm going to give you. So you have only 1 to 2 minutes, and after 2 minutes, you will then have 30 seconds to wrap up your speech. That if you want to be included in the voting for the best table topic speakers. So tonight's themes is the rhythm and melody. Just give me a second. I will share my screen first. Okay. And as a table topic master, I have the right to choose what goes first. So I have give you the thing on the chat box to write down your name if you want to be included in this session. Okay. So the first one I will give to visiting Toastmaster Jello. Are you there?
Yes.
Okay, Toastmaster Jello, are you ready for this session?
Yes.
Okay. Pick a year.
Oh, there's no 2015, right?
No, 2015, but you can select the star.
Yes, I'll select the star.
Okay, you select the star, then here you go. Ooh. Oh, this is actually Indonesian song, the most popular from Roma Irama. If I have to translate it in English, it will say, "Don't stay up late, it means nothing." Okay, don't stay up late, it means nothing. Do you want to wait? Do you want to have your 30 seconds to think?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, 30 seconds. Timer, please alert me when 30 seconds is up.
Yeah, start now.
Okay. Toastmaster Jello, the screen is yours.
When I was a child, my mom used to tell me to sleep early. But as I grew older, that prerogative seems like changed. So I found myself in the middle of the night reading, if not reading, listening to music until 2 a.m., until wee hours. But I say that those moments that I've given to myself are not wasted, because these moments that I've given to myself, these 3 hours reading, listening to good music, is my gift to myself. As one of the speaker a while ago said, YOLO, you only live once. And perhaps I could also take a cups of coffee while doing these things to keep me awake. But I say that the lesson here that I could put into this story, that from my story, is that do as you wish, as long as you're actually putting value to yourself, and hence you can put value to others. So fellow Toastmasters, whatever you would like to do, think of yourself first and how you can enjoy it. And thus, after you have done the necessary due diligence, then it's up to you to share it. Back to you, Toastmasters.
Oh, thank you, YOLO. Yeah, so even if you have to stay awake so late, it's fine. It's your only life, and maybe you can learn something from it, right? Whew, thank you, Toastmaster Jello. Next, I want to call Toastmaster Galvin.
Yeah, here. Yeah.
Okay, pick a year.
2019.
Whew, 2019. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, this is your question. This is from a Post Malone a song. Let it go. I got a feeling that it's time to let go. Do you need 30 seconds to think? I don't think you need.
Okay. Okay, I'm ready.
Yeah, 1 to 2 minutes. The screen is yours.
Love. Love sometimes someone has to own the thing. For example, if you love cars, then you have to have the cars. If you love food, then you have to have the food. If you love someone, then you have to have that someone. Actually, this theme is very relatable for me because back in 2019, it was a crossroad for me because everything is not in harmony again. I previously had a girlfriend and then suddenly, bam, I do not have. So when that time came, it was such a hard time for me because I have to let go that person do not want to be with me anymore. Actually, it was because my own mistake. But then again, I do not want to let go. Why? Because I always thought that she was the one. So if I may quote from Post Malone, he said that let go. It is time to let go. Why? Because if we let go, then we are not always focusing only on that one thing that we want. Maybe if we are chasing love, then we can chase another love. If we are looking for some cars, then we cannot be with these cars, then we can let go this car, and then we buy another car that we may like. If we like someone, but she doesn't want to be with us, or he doesn't want to be with us, then we have to let go then so that we can be with another someone that want to be with us. So please always do remember that even though it is great to love someone, to want to be with someone, there is always a cue that we have to let go so that we can move on and we can even find even greater thing in our life. That's all from me. Back to you, Toastmaster Dentia.
Oh, so sweet, and it's very touchy. This is the first time. This is the first time I heard you speak your heart out, and it's true. If you love someone, let them go. If they meant for you, they will come back. Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Galvin, for sharing your personal experience. Now I would like to call Alvin. Guess Alvin.
Yeah, hello.
Hi. Are you ready to pick a number or a year?
Yes, I'm ready.
Which one?
2000. Since I'm graduated from university on 2014. That's it.
Oh, okay. 2014. You're still young then. This is your question. This is from Arijit Singh song. I don't know if you are aware, but he's a famous Indian singer. It says, every pain is beautiful. Now that you share my pain. Every pain is beautiful now that you share my pain.
Everything is beautiful now that you share my pain.
Yeah. Do you need 30 seconds to think?
No.
No? All right. If you're ready, then 1 to 2 minutes. And don't forget to use the word of the day, harmony.
Harmony, okay. Okay, hello everyone. My name is Alvin. I'm a guest here. I'm joining the Toastmaster because I want to find inspiration, and Dentia give so inspirational talk a few minutes ago. And so talk about the pain. I read from a book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck by, I forget who read it. He said that if you want to go for a joyful, if you want to chase happiness, you become not happy because you feel your lack of happiness. If you want to race for the rich, and you will feel bad because you feel the lack of money. And it is work on reverse. You work on reverse. If you search for pain, you will get the good that you want. For example, if you want to be on the gym, you feel the pain by working on the gym, doing a lot of things like lifting the load or taking a workout. You get that pain, and then you feel that your muscle growing day after day, and then what's pain give for you. And another pain is another example is like on the relationship with people that we know that is relationship we need the power to make people join with us, but actually there is a pain we need to get like the hardest of communication to get the harmony to work for people, work in the teamwork because together is better. Together, when nothing can achieve in alone, but together is we can like get more. That's it from me. Back to Dentia.
Oh, thank you. What an interesting ideas. But yeah, I agree. And I've heard also something that sharing sharing sorrow is half sorrow, sharing joy is double joy. So perhaps if you share your pain also, it will just give you half of your pain to someone else, and they will be gladly to give joy in return. Okay, thank you so much, soon to be Toastmaster Alvin, for your thoughts. Next, I want to call Dian. Are you there?
Hello. Yes.
Hi. Ready to pick a year?
2012.
2012 it is. Oh, this is
Oh,
from
okay.
Imagine Dragons. Yeah, this is my favorite song. When your dreams all fail, and then you can carry on. Okay? When your dreams all fail, soon to be Toastmaster Dian. You want to have your 30 seconds to think, or you're ready?
When you're okay, yeah, I think I'm
You're
good.
ready?
Yeah.
Wow. All right then. 1 to 2 minutes. Soon to be Toastmaster Dian.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for the opportunity. I am Dian. Is a guest for Toastmaster SCBD. So the topic for tonight is when your dreams all fail. It sounds familiar to me. I think because since I was kid, I had a dream to be a doctor, and then like I tried so hard to get that to reach that dreams, until one point I failed, and it's just like I tried so hard. I applied for heaps of medical school in Indonesia, and the result was failed. So then I need to choose different path eventually. Well, at first it feels me like my long-term plan for future has vanished. Like it will be different, totally different. I have already think about if I'm being a doctor, which path that I will choose. But then eventually it's not. And all the dreams will be different after that. But then there are lots of, even though your dreams are failed, universe will support you. Your new plan will accompany you to build a new harmony in your life, and then it will be like you don't need to regret about that, but then you need to face it to be a better person, to have a better future. I think that's all for me. Thank you. Back to Toastmaster Dentia.
Yay! Thank you for sharing your thoughts. Agree. The
Thank
universe
you.
will always support you. It's a law of attraction. Whatever meant to be in your life will always find the way to go to your life or to come to your life. Oof, very good speakers we have tonight. Now let's call Shauki. It's been a long time I didn't hear your voice. Shauki.
How are you?
Oh, how
I
are
was
you?
wondering, salah ya, wrong song.
Okay, which one you want to pick?
Because this year is 2021 and I was born in 1999, I'm gonna choose 2011.
Okay, very relatable, yeah. Oh, this is Indian song as well. My love is selfless. I'm sure this is so you, right? Talking about love and selflessness or selfishness. Okay, it's
30 seconds to think, right?
from the Dirty Picture movie. No, you don't have 30 seconds.
Oh
You have
my
only
God.
10 seconds. Okay, 30 seconds to think. Tell me when you're ready.
So many love speeches yet right there.
Ready?
I think so.
Okay, Toastmaster Shauki. My love is selfless. My love is selfless. Toastmaster Shauki.
Everybody loves the things you do, from the way you talk to the way you move. Everybody here is watching you, 'cause you feel like home. You're like a dream come true. Sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, love is the most precious thing in our life. It reminds us that in this world, we need somebody else to appreciate the love that we give to them. Sometimes we love them too much, too much. We forgot to love ourselves. Sometimes we give too much to her, but she didn't give too much to us. We love her so much that we are willing to sacrifice our own self-love to her. But again, love comes from within. Love comes from ourselves. Imagine you're loving her or her, because I'm a man. Imagine you're loving her too much that you're willing to hurt yourself for her without worrying about your own sanity sometimes. Love can be blind and love can be stupid. But what's not stupid is when you were able to love yourself and appreciate all of the things that you already have right now. Because again, a key to find true love is to appreciate the time that we have with her and appreciate ourselves. So please, love yourself more. Don't worry about other people. Just love yourself first and you will find true love in this world. Thank you.
Oh, finally you come back to your senses. Yeah, don't chase your ex. Love yourself first.
Oh my God.
Okay,
all my
thank you,
ex,
Toastmaster Shauki.
to all my ex,
Yeah, I
already
loved before.
overcome you.
Next, I'm afraid this will be the last speaker for tonight. Oh, it's difficult to choose. Wow. Okay, let me choose Surya.
Oh yeah, I'm in.
Okay, Surya.
Yeah,
Ready to pick your year?
I guess I'm ready.
Yeah. Which year this?
2017.
2017. I think this is my favorite song. Hold on first. Oh, turn up this one. Oh, yes, this is from the Greatest Showman movie, Rewrite the Stars. It's up to you and it's up to me. No one can say what we get to be. It's up to you and it's up to me. No one can say what we get to be. Do you need 30 seconds to think?
10 seconds.
10 seconds. All right.
Okay.
All right, then, if you're ready, 1 to 2 minutes. Don't forget to use the word of the day, harmony. Soon to be Toastmaster Surya.
It's up to you and it's up to me. We are considered to what we are going to do by ourselves. Perhaps some of us here and also considering what others were saying. Hey, you need to do this, you need to do that, and many things that we have to overcome and accept all of this expectation. But is that really what necessary for us? Is that really needed to make us much better in the future? I don't think so. But because we already have our goals and our short and long term target that we need to handle with it. So that's why if you are love to speak, you are love to listening and evaluate, you can also choose your pet here in Toastmaster. Because when I was uh, high school, senior high school, and also in the campus, I always learning English with no purpose. But after by the time I finally get what the platform that I need to improve my English skill, and also the and the important one is the connection, because the connection will get us to another level and perhaps will move our improvement and also personality skill in the future, because we are human, we cannot live alone, we can make big things together. So that's why Toastmaster is, for me, a, but the right one to help your problems and make a good friends here, and will make you be a good speaker and also listener. That's all. Back to TTM.
Oh, thank you. Yes, thank you for promoting Toastmaster. Indeed, in Toastmaster, we find so many things, not only the education, as we found friends who are more like a family. So thank you for sharing your thoughts. Unfortunately, the time for table topic is very limited, and I have to close my session now. Now we managed to have only 6 speakers. So for that, can I ask the timer to give the timer report?
Yes, all of the speakers are eligible to be voted.
Yay! Okay, so people, don't forget to vote your best prepared, best table topic speaker as well as the best prepared speaker earlier. We have Toastmaster Jello, Toastmaster Galvin, and then guest Alvin, guest Dian, Toastmaster Shoki, and guest Surya. For this, I give the control back to Toastmaster of the evening. Back to you, Toastmaster Dwi.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dentia. Wow, again, never fails to enlighten me and entertain me at the same time. Cool. Thank you for all volunteers for trying our table topic speech session. Now we can move to our last session. Two sessions passed. Time flies fast, right? I will call upon our general evaluator, Toastmaster Uyun, to lead our evaluation session. Please, Toastmaster Uyun, the screen is yours.
Thank you. Sorry. Thank you, Toastmaster Dwi. I am back. I choose to change. Was it the hashtag? I forgot, sorry. Yeah, I chose to change. So here, my team will deliver the evaluation after observing and listening attentively to your speeches today. First, we will have the masculine team, the individual evaluator, to deliver their 2 to 3 minutes. Dear evaluators, please pin Toastmaster Aisyah. First, we will have Toastmaster Garda to evaluate Toastmaster Raqi, the light of goodness. The time is yours, Toastmaster Garda.
Thank you, Toastmaster Uyun. Am I audible and visible?
Yes.
Awesome. Wait a second. Okay. Imagine that you're with your children telling a bedtime story. That is like a storytelling book. And that's what I felt throughout the speech of Toastmaster Raqi. Congratulations, Toastmaster Raqi, for such a wonderful icebreaker speech. Let's give it a round of applause to Toastmaster Raqi once more for the first time speech in Toastmasters. We look forward to hearing more from you. So as a storytelling book, it contains with the cover, the content, and also the ending. This is what I like about your speech, Toastmaster Raqi. The first one is the structure. You maintain to deliver us with the opening, the body, and also the closing. Not to mention, you also add the take-home message, the light of goodness, that made the audience understand who Toastmasters Ishraqi Khairi Shiragar is. Thank you, Toastmaster Raqi. And the second one, the spices. No, we are not in the kitchen, but spices means you add some anecdotes. That's also a great move in delivering any speeches, because humor is actually one of the powerful tools for all speakers in order to deliver speech so that audience can feel grabbed with their heart. And the last one would be the emotions. I could sense the tone and the voice of Toastmaster Raqi, particularly when approaching the ending of the speech. I could hear the trembling tone of his voice, meaning that a thrilling and sense of gratefulness for realizing how much he had become and how much he would like to strive further in order to become a better person. Nonetheless, in every speech, there's always room for improvements. Here's some 3 recommendations that I can make for you to become a better speaker in your next speech. The first one would be the eye contact. I could understand that during the virtual setting, it is hard to maintain the audience engaged to us. So by looking at the camera as often, the audience can feel welcome and it feels that the speaker is talking to the audience. The second one would be the gesture. It's hard to find the sitting limitations and how to deliver your speech properly. If I may suggest, throughout your speech, you mentioned about pejabat, to add more spices and sparks about your speech with that anecdotes. You can also play with your color like, yeah, I'm a pejabat. And you can also use the props like this. Yeah, I'm a pejabat, Peranakan Jawa Batak. Something like that. So the audience can grab your attention. And the last one, clear background. I can understand that if you not provide any slides, it would be better if we can see the clear visualizations of you delivering your speech. Nonetheless, all in all, congratulations, Toastmaster Raqi. That was such a wonderful opening throughout your journey in Toastmasters. And we definitely look forward to hearing more from you and hope to see you again. See you, General Evaluator.
Uyun, you're muted.
Yeah, you are.
Sorry. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Garda, for giving constructive feedback for our icebreaker speaker, Toastmaster Raqi. Yeah, Peranakan Jawa Batak. That one is really good one. Thank you. And we would like to welcome the second evaluator, Toastmaster Andika, who will evaluate our coffee lover, Toastmaster Tyas. The time is yours, Toastmaster.
Am I visible and audible?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Let me check. Okay. I would find my timer. Coffee makes a perfect harmony with our day. So that is a very related topic that you have, that Toastmaster Tyas. My fellow Toastmaster and guests, Toastmaster Tyas started her presentation with a personal story. So it's not about a rigid research presentation. It touched our heart. She introduced us to her dad. She started with dad's favorite coffee, the coffee tubruk. I think it was very awesome. And also, she did it in a well-structured. First, she explained about the original coffee varieties, and then the coffee flavor and aroma, and then she ended with the manual coffee brew equipments. I think the structure is good, so we can understand the content very well. And through the awesome slide, very well designed, and also related to coffee, I think it makes a good harmony between the content and the presentation. Now, every good speaker has a call to action in each of their speech, and you have that. You have been building your credential as a coffee, I would say, coffee expert through your presentation. And then you have the call to action, talk to me about coffee. And then you also give the guidance for the audience. And I think that's the essence of your presentation. That's how we, the audience, can benefit from your speech. Now, while we can sense the expression from your audio or from your vocal, because you use vocal variety very well, but then it would be great if you could also use facial expression, especially when you have this facial moment in the middle of your presentation. I love you, Dad. If you can pause that and then show your expression how you love your dad, that will engage the audience even more. But then again, please keep doing your speech. Be like the diamond, because a diamond is a chunk of coal that did well under pressure. And the diamond is you, Toastmaster Tyas. Back to you, G.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Andika. I would like to ask, what do you wear? What is that?
I think it's kind of, I don't know, scarf, pashmina, or whatever you call it.
I hope you will not wear it like hijab. Okay, thank you. That's a nice one. Reminds me of Arioma. Arioma Roma. What is that? Later. We'll save the best in the last one. Okay, and we will have our third evaluator, Toastmaster Nugraha, who will evaluate our fans of Sheena Ringo, the Apple girl, like the Apple singer. Let us welcome Toastmaster Nugraha. Time is yours.
Thank you so much, Ji Uyun. Kawaii, said Geswira while listening to your speech. I also feel the kawaii vibeness in both of your speech delivery and your overall presentation. Congratulations, TM Almira, in completing your L2P2 speech. In this occasion, I will share 6 key things, 4 being your strengths and 2 remaining of improvement can be done. First, you are very interactive with audiences. You start your speech with questions. Did you know Sheena Ringo? Guess her age. This directly creating connectedness between you and the audiences. Second, appealing presentation. It's a colorful deck and appealing visualizations. You only show the key points, not too much text. 3, vibe of happiness, or what I call the kawaiiness. I think our audiences are agreed that you are able to create such a friendly manner speech. I saw it from the audience's reactions along your speech. They were smiling and they look very enjoying to your explanation. 4, you wrap up with inspiring quotes that very much attach to audiences. Just be you. We only live once. And I believe in every great speech, there are always things to make it greater. I'll share 2 key points that you can improve. First, I see quote pauses and from you when moving to another topic. I know this is quite a challenge when you are not doing a full text-based speech to think what to say next. So you can work on your next speech to always make your speech keep flowing. Second, I see your speech might a bit differ from the L2P2 objective.
where the primary thing is to learn different communication styles and your way of communication style and its impact to others. You explain more into the Japanese culture and Shina Ringo as a personal, but not touch too much on the communication side from yourself. But overall, it was an indeed splendid speech. I'm looking forward to hear more of your dynamic leadership speech in the near future. Back to you, GE.
わあ、すごいですね。Toastmaster Nugraha for your evaluation to Toastmaster Almira. はい。よかったですね。Good, good, good. Thank you very much. And we will have our last evaluator who spent his time away from Paris Panjava, no? The real Paris. So he is our Aryoma Irama. Please get your big applause to our artist of the day. Let us welcome Toastmaster Aryo.
Coffee that, Uyun. I got crazy, crazy, baby. I got crazy. You turned me on. Yes, my fellow Toastmasters, ladies and gentlemen, Toastmaster Dentia has turned us on with a very good delivery of her speech. First, I want to congratulate her for completing not only the speech, but also the path that she is pursuing at this moment. Since today's theme is all about music, let me just deliver my evaluation to you with a word music. Let's start with the first letter, M. Mesmerizing. There is no other word that can explain your performance today. It was very brilliant, exquisite, and wonderful. It was very inspiring. I don't know how on earth can your last month's journey can brought this such spirit and power to your speech. You move ourselves with the story of your last 6 months, and I can feel the vibes within your speech. The second one is S. Share the detail of how. In the middle of your speech, you said that within 6 months, you lost your overthinking. I was wondering, how did you kick out the overthink from your life? I saw that if you were explaining to us about the way you kick out the how, it will be even more engaging and easier for us to get the whole point of your story. The third one is I, imbalanced posture. I noticed throughout the speech, sometimes your body's oscillating like this. I was thinking, oh my gosh, maybe Toastmaster Dentia is impersonating penguin while working like this, right? But I don't know, only the Toastmaster Dentia that knows the answer. And the last one is C, closing. It's state of the art of closing the speech. First, you highlight this point of your speech, and also you reflect the story to the audiences. You ask us to remember the whole point that sky is the limit. And I got it. I hope that other people also got it. So let me just review the point. Mesmerizing, share the how, imbalance, and closing. Music, MSIC. Did I miss anything? Yes, I miss you. Or I will miss you, Toastmaster Dentia, if you stop growing and delivering your speech. Hence, I'm very looking forward to seeing your another harmonic speech in the future. Back to you, Yun.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Aryo. So Toastmaster Aryo is the one, like the first person in SCBD Toastmasters to complete one pathway, and then followed by Toastmaster Garda last week. And today we have Toastmaster Dentia completing her pathway. Congratulations, and hope everyone can follow their steps. So yeah, level up everyone. Thank you very much for the evaluations. I would like to have the timer report. How is it, Toastmaster Aisha?
Yes, Toastmaster Uyun, all of our evaluators are eligible to be voted.
All right, thank you
you.
very much. Very nice. And after this, we will have the link to vote from Toastmaster Archita. Okay. Okay, so later after the link has been shared, kindly use your rights to vote okay, we have it now. I will call for some seconds. All right, voted. Please use your rights to vote your favorite speaker. Thank you very much for all individual evaluators. Appreciate that. And we will move to the second part of evaluation. So it will be reports from my team, the girls' power. First, I would like to call upon our grammarian, Toastmaster Melanie, to give her sharing about some grammatical fixes and beautiful quotes. Time is yours, Toastmaster Melanie.
Can you see my screen? Yes. Okay. You're on mute a while ago, Toastmaster Ian. Happy morning, everyone. So here is the grammarian's report. So the first one is here. Let's have the pronunciation. Can you please unmute your microphone and tell me how you pronounce this word?
Singer.
Singer.
Okay, so I'm not sure what English we should be using here, but I'm used with American English. So let's say hi to her. Let me check first my audio. Share audio. So, hi.
Like sing.
Wait, here. So that maybe you encounter
The first
this.
thing to watch out for is the vowel. It's vowel I as in it, not vowel E as in eat. Sing, not sing. Secondly, watch for your NG sound in this word. Make sure you're making an ng sound. You want it to sound like singer, sing, singer.
So yeah, so that's it. So it should be singer. But I also checked that in Google that there are some Englishes who's using singer, but as much as possible, I think that the most recommended one is singer because the root word is sing. So the next one is this. Something that we can correct on. Let's say, could you see my slide? So how can we correct this sentence or this question? Anyone?
Can you see my slide?
Yes. But since it's present, it would be better if we would be asking, can you see my slide? Then this one, I will call upon Toastmaster Nugraha. I was trying to sing a song, I will call upon the Lord. But when do we use the word upon? Upon is a preposition. So upon, what is the synonym of upon? Another preposition that we can use for this.
Klepon?
Preposition. Glupon?
Oh, okay.
Okay. So upon is a preposition. It's a formal preposition for the word on, or there are on the surface, on it, and thereafter or thereon. So while I was listening for the sentence, I will call upon Toastmaster Nagraha, there's something missing there. So as much as I think the location. So let's call upon the stage Toastmaster Nagraha. So there. Then this one, I tried, I can understand that. I usually put I can understand whenever I ask my students to own their learning. So I can add, okay. So which one is grammatically correct? I do understand or I can understand?
I do understand.
I don't understand.
Thank you, Master. Mario. Okay, you make this meeting a house of laughter. So I do understand and I can understand are both correct. It's just that I do understand. The meaning is you are giving emphasis on the understanding. So do not doubt my ability to understand, right? So that's it. I can understand there is this a possibility that you might not understand. So there. So there, these are two things, but they have different meanings. Then FYI, because it's hard to pronounce for me, and I saw the reply of Toastmaster Garda earlier about esophageal atresia, something like that. So just in case we don't know this, it's a birth defect of a baby's esophagus. We also have, this one, a right or privilege exclusive to a particular individual or class. Do you know what word is this one? Yeah, this is the definition. All right.
Membership.
Membership in Toastmasters Club. You are indeed the VPM. It's prerogative. I don't hear it often in a statement. So I heard it from Toastmaster Jello earlier. Then here are the beautiful words that I've got from you. And thank you for helping me completing your sentences. My journey is not yet finished. I am still on a quest to find the true calling of myself. Toastmaster Raqi.
Wow.
Then copy that. Sorry, I really like this. Toastmaster Uyun. And this one, do not let the society judge you. Just be you. Toastmaster Amira. The last but not the least, I will dream big. I will pursue it because the sky is the limit. Toastmaster Dentia. And that ends my grammarian's report. Back to our general evaluator.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Melanie, for giving us such beautiful slides. It must be good at preparation because the slides are really beautiful. Thank you very much. Coffee that. Thank you. And I would like to call our A&W counter, Toastmaster Nafla, to give her report. Time is yours, Toastmaster Nafla.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Uyun. And happy morning, everyone. I take some notes for the ARM and also the WOD. And I think there is no speakers that take long pauses whenever they're speaking. And I spread it, Toastmaster Raqi said twice WOD, Toastmaster Tyas also twice WOD, Toastmaster Almira said one WOD, and also Toastmaster Dolphin said one WOD, and Toastmaster Anika, and also Toastmaster Armin. And also I noticed that there are some I just said and It was from Toastmaster Almira, one or Toastmaster Alvin's like 15 or one or Toastmaster Dian, and one or guest Suryawan. And I'm sorry if there is a mistake if I don't really pay attention, but I think I do pay attention. So thank you, Toastmaster Ian. Back to you.
Thank you for the detailed report, Toastmaster Nafla. I saw that some members and guests use WOD harmony. Thank you for using that word. And I would like to give my report after observing the meeting in overall. So first, I would like to give some good points that we can learn from this meeting. The first is that the enthusiasm. I guess that's the word to highlight today. Why I said so? Because every speaker today has that quality. From Toastmaster Raqi introducing himself, and then Toastmaster Tyas passionately sharing about coffee, and everyone likes coffee, then everyone engaged in the chat box. And then Toastmaster Almira sharing about Shina Ringo passionately, like I think it's my first time to see that. Yeah, it's like more like women campaign. Thank you for that. And then we also have Toastmaster Dentia motivating us with the values of Toastmaster. And then we also have some table topic speakers also enthusiastically sharing about their thoughts, like Toastmaster Galvin sharing about his love story, like Toastmaster Shauki as well. Thank you very much. And then Toastmaster Alvin, Toastmaster Dian, thank you very much for sharing enthusiastically. And that's, I think, what the highlight of today, enthusiasm. good point for today. And why I said so also because 2/3 of the audience open their videos. I guess it's a good point that it must be how to say. So it's a good way to respect the speakers, and also a good way to also show your reactions. I like to see the gallery view to know when Toastmaster Raqi told about pejabat and then he said peranakan Jawa Batak, I can see many people laughed. And then when Toastmaster Nugraha said kawaii, and then other people said, oh yeah, I really like this kind of meeting which has like so many audience open their videos. So I hope for the next meeting we have more participants to show their videos. I can see your beautiful and handsome faces. Thank you very much. And for the role takers, first we have our grammarian. Thank you very much. The visual aid is very really nice and the engagement is good point. And then we have our timer. The timing signal is like good, like and then we also have our bell counter, though the result is not hidden in the first part, but promptly the bell counter revised it for the next session. And then we have our NWOD counter. Thank you very much for the detailed report. And then our table topic master. What I like from her that I also would like to learn is that she built the atmosphere like in a cafe, I would say, because she shared the audio, something that I cannot do until now. So that's very nice. And the topics and the engagement with the speakers, that's a good one. And then, yeah, that's for the role takers. And for the room for improvement, it's like minor one, but I guess hopefully it can make a big impact. So do you know the Critical 11? Critical 11, it's a movie, but actually it comes from, oh wait,
I know
aviation.
Ocean 11.
What 11, what is
Is it
that?
different?
Critical 11 is that, wait, I forgot. So basically our impression is determined by the first, I forgot, like the first 7 minutes and the last 4 minutes. So when the plane is taking off, and then, yeah, 3 minutes when landing. I forgot. But anyway, so in this kind of online meeting, the impression about SCBD Toastmasters is determined by the opening and then closing letter. And the opening, yeah, everyone is welcome with the opening from SAA telling about the rules, and then introduction about Toastmasters from the president. Okay. Oh, thank you for sharing that. Aviation risks on takeoff and landing, critical 11. Yeah. So in the explanation of Toastmasters, I observed that there is like different arrangement that our president showed only the pathways. I can I think he did that in order to limit the time. However, when I time, it's actually the same length when our president used the whole presentation. So I guess it's also good to show the whole slides, but it's okay to take like 4 to 5 minutes. No, I did not try to have a coup, but it's just suggestion so the audience can know better about Toastmasters, especially because I know that he already prepared a long, a long one, but I said, please manage the time, then he cut it, but actually it's also good to show everything, but then just make it quick, something like that. Yeah, maybe it can be consideration in the next meeting. Thank you very much. I guess that's all. Thank you very much, everyone, for your enthusiasm. Hope you enjoy your time with us. So rhythm and melody, and choose to change. Hope everyone can get some messages from this meeting. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster Dwi.
Thank you, Toastmaster Uyun. What a thorough report. And yeah, not to mention, you are all exceptional speakers. I got goosebumps several times. And yeah, I do hope you get something from this meeting. Before closing the meeting, I want to share my screen. Where is my screen? I also want to thank all the role takers. Thanks for the power from the moon. It's so energized. Sorry, that's the real back sound. To respond the power from the moon. Don't forget to join us again next week. And for those who are interested to know more about Toastmasters, in particular our club, you can also contact our Vice President of Membership, Toastmaster Almira, and please do check our Instagram to get more updates. And also you can check our YouTube channel to see the recordings of the meeting. I guess that's all from me. Thank you for participating. Thank you for choosing us in this Friday evening. Yay! Give warm applause to everyone. After this, I will call Toastmaster Nafla for announcing our best speakers. Please, Toastmaster Nafla.
Not Nafla, I think. It's Toastmaster Archita.
Yeah, it's okay. No worries. So I know you all been waiting for the best speakers. So please drum roll. I will show the presentation if you have the loudest drum roll. But wait, where is the
Drum roll, please.
Drum roll, manual.
Hey.
Oh,
Wait. Oh, okay.
oh, what a beautiful screen.
Oh, I'm staying.
Don't put your folders in the desktop, Toastmaster Kita. Just
I
slow
didn't
down your...
see. Oh my god. Okay. You all see. Sorry. So for the best prepared speech goes to
Drum roll, please.
Drum roll. Yay! Congratulations.
Yes, sir.
Yay! Thank you, everyone.
Sugoi desu, sugoi desu.
Sugoi. Okay.
Kawaii desu.
Yes, kawaii. So, and the next best table topic speakers is TM Galvin for his melancholic stories. Congrats, Brad.
Power of broken hearted.
Yeah. It inspires us a lot. And the last but not least is the best. Yes, Tim Shauki. Yeah. And the next best evaluators is TM Garda. Yay!
Sing for us, Garda. Oh no.
So congrats to all the best. And don't forget to contact TM Almira if you want to join us. Please join. Thank you so much. Back to you. TM Dewey or TM? Oh, or President Galvin. Yes. Thank you so much.
Okay, so thank you for Toastmaster Dwi and Toastmaster Archita. By the way, thank you for Toastmaster Archita to announce us who are the most loved speakers of the night, and also for Toastmaster Dwi for bringing us through this lovely meeting tonight. It was such a lovely meeting. It was such a harmonic meeting, if I may say. So before I close the meeting, I would like to call some of the first-time guests to give us some of their opinions. I think I would like to call soon to be Toastmaster Faizun, if he's still here. Soon to be Toastmaster Faizun.
Oh yeah, sorry. Not respond.
Sure. So, soon to be Toastmaster Faizun, what is your opinion about SCBD Toastmasters meeting?
I think that the experience is quite so it's extremely rare, found in everywhere except this club, except this forum. So it's so elevating in terms of knowledge, in terms of circle, in terms of any backgrounds, any ambience that we could have here. And so I think I'd like to join this club.
Nice. See, membership team, please. It is red red alert. Okay. Soon to be Toastmaster Faizun would like to join our club. So please do your magic to invite Toastmaster soon to be Toastmaster Faizun to become our member. And of course, yeah, of course, if you would like to try the table topic speech in the next meeting, of course, you are welcome to join again, soon to be Toastmaster Faizun.
Sure, sure.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for coming due to the recommendation from Toastmaster Yanda.
Yes.
And I think I would also like to call soon to be Toastmaster Idel. Hi, Idel. Halo. Halo, Idel. Halo, Nek.
Halo.
Ah, yes. Okay. Hi, soon to be Toastmaster Idel.
Hi.
Can you give us some opinion about our meeting tonight?
As always, it was so fun. And then the topic, I think that it's so interesting. Yeah, but I didn't get a chance to speak on the table topic. So it's a shame, I think.
Yeah, sure. If you would like to join again in the table topic, of course, you are welcome to join again in the next meeting soon to be Toastmaster Idel.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for coming. And before I close the meeting, I also would like to call some of the visiting Toastmasters who would like to announce their own meetings, because there are so many clubs in Jakarta and also in Philippines, in anywhere around the world. So any visiting Toastmaster who would like to announce something?
Yeah, I will.
Sure, Toastmaster.
Yes, my name is Angelo. You may call me Jello. From Iconic Toastmasters Club, Manila, Philippines. So we meet for the month of March, we changed our schedule of the meeting. So we will meet on March 20th and then 27th. 3 p.m. So in Indonesian time, that will be 2 p.m. So please, if you have time to spare, please do visit our club.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jello. So 2 p.m. Jakarta time in Iconic Toastmaster, which will be held on 20th of March, yeah? March 20, yeah? March 20, okay.
Yes.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jello, for inviting all of us. And is there any other visiting Toastmaster who would like to announce something?
Hi. Me?
Oh, sure, Toastmaster Novi.
Okay, thank you so much. Good evening, fellow Toastmaster and guests. My name is Novi from the Ultimate Toastmaster Club. If you have a free time on 16 March, please join our meeting on 16 March. We have joint meeting with Medan Advance. So see you there. Don't forget to follow our Instagram at TMC, the Ultimate TMC, sorry. Back to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Novi, for inviting all of us to come to Ultimate Toastmasters meeting, which will be held on the 16th of March at 7 p.m. Jakarta time. Thank you. Is there any other?
No.
Mods.
Who is it? Mods? Toastmaster Hans? We cannot hear you, Toastmaster Hans. Sorry. You are still inaudible. I don't know how. I don't know why. Okay. Is there any other visiting Toastmaster who would like to invite all of us?
Can I?
Sure, it is Toastmaster Christy, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, sure, Toastmaster Christy.
Hello everyone, I'm Christy. I'm from UI Toastmaster Club. Let's enjoy our meeting tomorrow at 10 p.m. at UI Toastmaster Club, and let's enjoy our weekend together in that meeting. Okay, everyone? I'm waiting for you for tomorrow. Over to you, Toastmaster Galvin.
Thank you, Toastmaster Christy, for inviting all of us to Universitas Indonesia Toastmaster Club. So if you would like to see who you would like to see UI students or UI alumni who have become Toastmaster members, of course you can join UI Toastmasters meeting. But then again, this is open to anyone, not only for UI students, but also open to any other people as well. Thank you for inviting all of us, Toastmaster Christy. And is there any other? I think that's all. Toastmaster Hans, can you share your meeting now? Or maybe you can share through chat. Thank you for sharing the Jakarta Motivators Toastmasters Club meeting, which will be held every first and third Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so I think those are the visiting Toastmasters who would like to announce, and I also would like to announce something, because please do remember that SCBD Toastmaster always do our meeting every Friday at 7 p.m. Jakarta time, and all of you are always welcome to join this Zoom meeting to spend your Friday night with a good vibe with all of us. And that's all from us.
Can I say something, Galvin?
Sure, Toastmaster Aryo, please.
Yes, thank you, my fellow Toastmasters, ladies and gentlemen. As the treasurer of the club, I will gently remind you that to renew your membership, as you have been explained before, the amount is still the same. So just remember, by renewing your membership, you will get one extra, path to choose, right? For free until the end of this month. And of course, you will gain the experience of Toastmasters journey, as Toastmaster Dentia previously has explained. So once again, don't forget to pay your due on time. Okay? Thank you so much. Back to you, Galvin.
Thank you, Toastmaster Aryo, for reminding the most important thing, which is to stay invested with SCBD Toastmaster Club. And please, if you invest with SCBD Toastmaster Club, you will get free thing, free pathway. We love free things, right? So please do remember that you will get free things by becoming an SCBD Toastmaster member. Okay, so that's the meeting for tonight. It was such a lovely meeting, and I will close the meeting with the sound of this power bank. That's the sound, and happy weekend, everyone.
Happy weekend.
Happy weekend.